Hello, this is Villager Will again with tips and tricks for Tier 6 bosses this time. This will just be like the other videos, so let's begin. The first boss is Sarge. He spawns with multiple mercenaries and normally Exo and Juggernaut zombies because the area is a higher tiered area with military loot. So, most of the mercenaries that he spawns with have fast firing guns and decent damage, as well as a chance to use rocket launchers. Both Sarge and mercenaries can throw low-tier bombs. Then, Sarge himself uses a buckshot shotgun, so don't get too close to him. In return, you should use armor with at least 45% or more projectile protection, since ranged attacks is what they do. I also mentioned in the last video that you should be using 75% or more armor protection, but it's wrong and should have been 35% or more because taking damage is different in the recent changes to health and armor, as well as you should bring a decent gun like the last few bosses. The boss is located in Timos, otherwise known as Tar's Military Air Station, in the main building. To spawn him in, you need to shoot down the recon drone, and it has a 1 in 3 chance to spawn him in. However, the drone has a chance to send out a recon signal to everyone within 2,500 blocks of your exact location. Therefore, you should watch out for other players as soon as you spawn in the boss. Anyways, here's the clip. The second boss is Agent. He spawns with multiple mercenaries, hazmat mercenaries, and sometimes night stalkers. The mercenaries and hazmat mercenaries can throw low and mid-tier bombs, as well as using high-powered guns and flamethrowers. The stalker uses a suppressed assault rifle and has no name tag, but you can tell if it is nearby by a quiet clicking sound they make sometimes. The boss itself uses a negotiator shotgun and R45 suppressed pistol. He has a bit of health, but not any serious armor, so you should be able to kill him quite easily. Agent spawns in the embassy's underground bomb shelter in Pangea. Once you are in the bomb shelter, you can look around for a black tape, and you can click it to spawn either a containment team, which spawns 3 hazmat mercenaries, and after you kill them, the tape will respawn, and you can continue until Agent is spawned. Or you can get a message about a repo team, which spawns the Agent. When you are in the shelter, you can parkour up to the top of a container and easily take him out. However, I have had him spawn up there a few times before, so always watch out for that. Anyways, here's the footage.
Exiled has rowed ashore, rise to meet with open arms. The darkest night lit by a shooting star. At least we wish it was out of the way and take cover.
The third boss is Killa. He spawns in with multiple bandits and bandit marauders, which are quite easy to kill, but bandit marauders are simply mini bosses with good guns and ability to throw low tier bombs. A tip would be to kill the other enemies before going after Killa, because then you won't have multiple extra enemies to worry about shooting at you while fighting the boss. Killa himself uses a high-powered automatic sniper as a weapon. However, he can also throw mid-tier bombs, launch RCXDs, and drones at the player. A word of advice would be to watch out for him shooting you, because his auto-aim is much more powerful than other bosses. There's almost no avoiding his shots when in the open. I've also noticed all enemies starting the season can shoot through walls a few seconds after you walk behind one, so be wary of that until people can fix it, if they do. I would also recommend at least 40 to 45 projectile protection when fighting Killa, as to be able to tank multiple shots from him. He spawns in Carcazo Airstrip near the crashed helicopter and control tower. Just when entering the area of 30 blocks, we'll spawn him in. In my failed attempts, I didn't bring enough ammo nor enough healing, so I had to bail or I died, because Killa heals back to half health if you don't keep shooting him. So make sure to bring plenty of ammo, healing, and continue to shoot Killa till he's dead. Anyways, let's go.
home.
This is the end of the Tier 6 Boss Tips video, and I hope you guys learned something new. More videos will be coming out soon, and see you next time.